especially so in this tournament. We have Senegal and Morocco taking on each other for the third place playoff. Neither team wants to go with nothing, especially up to having come so close to getting that ticket, booking themselves a spot not only in the finals but also to Lausanne in Switzerland next year. And here we are, where Morocco will be taking on Senegal. I am Emmanuel Shine, and with me today is Mr. Flosh Ngwenya.
Well, Shine, it is a third place finish between these two teams. It is a chance to go to the podium between Morocco and Senegal. It's going to be a very interesting contest. A lot of star power between the two teams. Again, Shine, they have to pick themselves up after losing the semi-finals. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it's going to pan out.
And like you said, a lot of star power between these two teams. And surprisingly, Morocco has still never gotten a podium position, and they'll be looking to turn that around against Senegal, who are already so established in this tournament, but also even in the senior division. And you can see both squads being called there. You can see some of the Moroccan stars. A lot of firepower there as well. The one thing that this Moroccan team has is finesse and a bit of speed. And what Senegal has is a lot of speed, a lot of size, and a lot of strength. So it's going to be a tale of two cities between these two teams in this encounter, with everything to play for here. And there is the Moroccan coach, Coach Mohamed Mesbahi. He is willing to achieve something that no other Moroccan coach has ever achieved as we break. And it is all to play for here, for a position, or rather a game, to take something back home. For a lot of these kids, or these young men rather, who are Africa's future champions. Morocco, who have never been at podium position, and Senegal, who've gotten a total of 3 medals after having come out with 2 silvers and 1 bronze. One that they will forever remember happened in 2012 against Ivory Coast. And we see the match officials here. We have Dennis Jerome, who's the umpire, who's the chief crew from Mauritius, Emmanuel Pawogo from Benin, and Shabani from Tanzania. And the two teams just making sure to get a bit of that rust off as they continue here with further warm-ups, and just a couple of players to look out for, especially in that Senegalese team. We've got Ousseynou Sambe, who's currently averaging 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, but what's more impressive is 2.8 blocks per game, and he's not a 7-footer, you know.
He's a small forward slash guard. He can really play. He's very athletic, can shoot the ball, he can get to the bucket with ease. You know, he's a very good offensive rebounder as well, so he does a bit of everything, but he's their star player. Then another guy to look out for Senegal, it is number 2, their premier point guard.
And the starting lineup there with captain George Bercy just leading the charge. As you can see, the Senegalese coach, Sir Adjivon, just going over his notes because he knows just how much homework he's put in on the Moroccan team. And this Moroccan team, led by the star power there of number 5, Ryan Sole, with 19.2 points per game. And assisting him there is Omar Karim, this man right here on our screen, averaging 15 points per game. And none of this would be possible without the leadership of their point guard, Noah El-Bazi, a true traditional point guard.
That's the starting 5 for Morocco. You have number 3, the point guard El-Bazi. You got number 5, Sohi. You got number 6, Nahimi. And you got number 10, Karim. And then you got number 99, the main man in the middle, Bahmad.
And it's interesting for this Moroccan team as they do not play with the traditional big, because even the centers on paper don't play center on the court. They play like a double power forward.
Yeah, but they're very skilled. I mean, they're very skilled players. You know, they're fundamentally sound. Their footwork is impeccable. They know how to play inside. You know, so they will get you in trouble if you look them on the side. There's the man in charge there for Morocco, head coach Mohamed Misbahi. He's the guy that will try and put things together for this Moroccan team to finish in the podium today. But the most important player in that Moroccan team is the number 3 point guard. We've said so much about him, but he's very important to their success. He's the guy that gets them playing, Noah El-Bazi. Noah El-Bazi, there he is on our screen. He makes things happen. He finds people in the right places. He runs the offense. He dictates what needs to happen.
And like you said, this man, Omar Karim, has dazzled us here as he's played at a rate that is slightly higher than a lot of his peers at his age. But Cameroon did a very good job of slowing him down, and I'm pretty sure Coach Sir Adjivon will take note of that Cameroonian display, basically, to show that, yeah, and in Senegal here we have the point guard, Tidiane Almeida, who's 100% on the free throw line. So if there's any man you want to send to the free throw line for Senegal, it should be him, but Morocco will try to avoid him.
Okay.
They've also got Yaya Diop, who you're very familiar with, NBA elevate, played for your team or the Cape Town Tigers at the BAL. Here is a Senegalese team.
Yeah, so their point guard is very key as well. I mean, he shoots the ball very well. He knows how to play off the pick and roll. But he really does get his team going, especially on transition offense. He's very great, but he finds people as well. So you've got 2 point guards who really know how to play. That leads both these teams. It's going to be really interesting. Yaya Diop is a very interesting character because he's a very quiet kid, but he's very aggressive. He picks up rebound and is very strong on the ball.
And none of this would be possible, obviously, without the ambience in this arena. And you've seen the Senegalese fan has been here every day for the last 2 weeks, holding up the West African country's flag and flying it really high. And we get a look at the 2 starting 5s here. And surprisingly, for Morocco, this will be the first time that Ayman Ajana starts the game. And just goes to show you a few changes made. We thought El-Bazi would start, but it seems to be on the bench
Very
for the
interesting.
start of this game.
Very interesting indeed. I mean, maybe there's something wrong with him. We don't know, but ultimately he's the one guy that really just gets this Moroccan team play. Possibly a technical change. You never know what Coach Mohamed is thinking.
And it's going to be jump ball here. And Morocco wins that jump ball with that man, Mohamed Bahmad, with 8.2 points per game for him. And to go with this 8.4 rebounds. And we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. And that man, Ryan Soli, very, very difficult man to guard. And you can see just how efficiently Senegal moves as they force this first shot clock violation. This is literally them playing at everything you'd expect from them.
I don't think you'll see Noah El Bazi staying too long on the bench, especially with, you know, turnovers like that where the team is not really clicking on offense in the beginning of the game.
They sort of need that presence that they normally would want from the point guard. And there's that beautiful left-handed mid-range jump shot by Kodim Bengue, who's having himself a very good tournament too, with 7.8 points per game and 9.6 rebounds. And there's that pressure that Senegal puts. And that man, Ajana, knows he's not going to have an easy game. But beautiful find there for the cutting Ryan Mukrim. And this game is already proving out to be quite an interesting matchup. And there's the Senegalese captain, Georges Boissy. And somehow that manages to fall.
That's an oopsie daisy. You don't want to leave that man too often. You don't want to leave him wide open at any point in time in the game because he can literally shoot the ball.
You don't even want to give him a sight of the basket as he's averaging 15 points per game. He struggled with injury at the start of this tournament. His knees seem to have been giving him issues and he seems to have made a full recovery. And Ryan Mukrim with the ball and just loses the handle. Senegal with a very tall lineup. Except for that point guard, the shortest man on the court, the leader for the Senegalese team, Tidiane Dalmeida.
Very great point guard, very good point guard Tidiane. I like him a lot. Very steady with the basketball, doesn't turn the ball over too much.
And another beautiful mid-range jump shot there by Karasen. And it's incredible to look at the height of this Senegalese team. Just height, strength, athleticism, but good display there as Ryan Soli finds Omar Karim wide in the corner. This team may be disappointed that they didn't win yesterday and booked themselves a spot in the finals. However, they're resolute in their attempt to get a medal here. And Kodim Bengue is still on the floor. And that man, a beautiful find there from Omar Karim to find the cutting Ryan Mukram.
Very fundamentally sound. They almost know each other very well. They know when the guy sets the pick on a pick and roll where he's supposed to go. Even the guy that is penetrating knows when to find his teammates. He knows exactly where they're supposed to be. And it's just basic basketball. There's a lot of fundamentals that goes with that. But there's a lot of understanding as well amongst each other. And it speaks to how long we've been together and how well you prepared.
And here they are continuing to push the ball. And that man Tidiane with a beautiful fake and misses that layup. Rebound is picked up by Karasen. Missed again. Not Karasen, my apologies. It was Shak Thiam, the man who was here a few weeks ago with Basketball Without Borders. Tidiane gets the rebound and it's Manem Faba. Beautiful wraparound, unable to drop. Morocco gets to push out in transition.
Great transition defense by Ryan Soli for Morocco to distract him from making a clean layup. that's why he had to really reverse, because he was being guarded in terms of the transition defense.
And I mean, that's your leading scorer, being able to put up such great defensive effort. And the shot.
Another 24-second shot clock violation from the Moroccan.
And you see the introduction of Adam Bietu of Morocco as Ajana goes to the bench. Still no sight of Noah El Baizer.
It could mean one of two things. They know that they've scattered Senegal. They know that Almeida, the Senegalese point guard, plays 40 minutes, so they want to throw a couple of looks at him, get different point guards, to really just get him tired by the end of the game, especially in the fourth quarter where he might be needed the most.
Beautiful display of footwork there by that man, Mohamed Bahmad. I mean, that is just skills and understanding. And Senegal unable to get that to drop. Missed dunk attempt. And eventually it falls by Kodem Bengue.
Like I said from the beginning of the game, that they are bigs. They might not be 7 foot or whatever the case might be. They're just power forwards, but they have impeccable footwork and their fundamentals are really, really, really good. The Moroccan power forwards.
And Senegal will try to use the fact that they have the size advantage, but maybe exercise a bit more patience on defense. As you see the first substitution, as Ryan Moukrim goes out and makes way for their leader, Othman Zahir.
But more often than not, fundamentals are always going to beat athleticism, especially when you know how to play and you apply your fundamentals all the time. If somebody relies just purely on athleticism and not utilizing fundamentals, the fundamentals will win that battle.
And we spoke about that man, the point guard, Almeida, is gone to the bench now, as you see the introduction of Benoit Ndione. That block was so high above, and the flush! Man, Senegal knows just how to play that highlight game. Everything happening above the rim.
Great defense by Senegal, but also great finish, very athletic finish. There's that footwork again. Short one way, go the other way. Great fundamentals. Great basketball all around.
Both sides showing whatever their strengths are to the best of their abilities. You mentioned Morocco's fundamentals, Senegal's athleticism, and both are showing that very well. Manem Faba, and it just drops. Very well done there. And it's like they're all playing with a chip on their shoulders.
Again,
and Ryan Soli.
Again, one fake with the ball, you show the ball. Great fundamentals, you spin the other way, you make it a 2.
I'm pretty sure these Moroccan players must be great dancers, because that footwork is exactly what you need.
Absolutely. Maybe we should get them dancing with the stars.
AfroBasket version. And Morocco picks up that rebound. But Senegal playing very strong defense and athletic defense, but Ryan Soli misses that. And very good contest there by Mohamed Al-Bahmad amongst the Senegalese giants. And Sambe with the ball, passes to Manem Faba. Now it's with that man Georges Boissy, their captain. And Sambe. Georges Boissy will step back, and it's not to fall. Rebound picked up by Omar Karim, the man who's already started this game on a very good note with 2 threes made and 6 points to his name. And Georges Boissy, and this is about to be a highlight, and then he does that all the way to the rim. Manen Faba, a guard jumping out the gym as if he's a forward.
Very great athleticism.
looks like we might have another highlight here. No, good defense there, transition defense. I spoke too soon as Sambe gets another dunk. My oh my. This team just keeps the ball above the rim.
That's where they really play. That's where they really want to play. They really want to play above the rim. And they do a great job of doing that because they run the floor very well as well. I mean, they're just natural athletes, these Senegalese boys.
But also they have composure and a lot of finesse. And a nice three-point shot there. Gets to drop his captain, Othman Zahir, as he loads his clip. Sambe wide open. Air ball three-pointer.
And that's the difference really between the two teams. Morocco will shoot the three-ball very well. There's a substitution that we've all been waiting for. The star point guard for Morocco, El
Bazé. And you can see just the composure. It's as though his team has just had a weight lifted off their shoulders. But just Senegal with that defense. Omar Karim. And the captain, Othman Zahir, unable to get that to drop. And Manen Faba. Cody Mbenge tries to spin and he's swarmed on defense, Omar Karim. And a little too flashy there as Mbenge is called for a travel. Those look very reminiscent of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's a touch and go for Cole. I thought he controlled himself very well. Those long steps, just slowing down, trying to make sure that either he grows a foul or he finishes.
And we've got that man, Cheikh Biteye, checking in for Senegal. He leads the Senegalese team in points per game at 14. And he's got a late introduction to the game.
Yep, that's the guy, or rather, the man that was here to...
And you can see another turnover as Morocco's captain, Othman Zahir, travels. And he tries to let the referee, the Emmanuel Pawolgo of Benin, know that it wasn't a travel, but that man is far too experienced for this. And comes in, gets the ball, turns around, shoots it as he loads up for Senegal is that man, number 11, Cheikh Biteye with a three-point shot. And Senegal get the rebound, try to close this one off. And Senegal will enjoy this first break as we head out at the end of the first quarter. Score is 20 to Senegal, 19 to Morocco. And we are back here for the second quarter. What has been a very entertaining first quarter already. And we knew this would be a big game between the Atlas Lions of Morocco and how they say it in French, the Senegalese French, Le Lion of Senegal. And this arena is buzzing, this arena is jumping. And here are the fans, some from Morocco, and we see some South African players. These Moroccan ladies are here to support, and we see a lot of young, aspiring athletes from the various schools around here coming out here to show support of this game. What does this mean for the future of the sport, especially on the African continent, when you have such young fans witnessing basketball at this level?
It is really great. I mean, for some of these young kids, it's probably the first time that they see an international game live, and these are probably their peers at 17, 18, 16, whatever the age is. So it's exciting for them, but it's actually inspiring at the same time.
And everything to play for here, because there's a bronze medal for the taking at the end of this game. As Morocco get ready, and the coach, the referee there, my apologies, Jerome Dennis, just making sure that everybody's up to speed. That man, Shaq Biteye, has got Ryan Solly on him, a very solid defender as well. And the ball back with him. He finds Cody Mbenge. And a long three-point shot there, not good, by Alhaji Diaham. And Morocco bring the ball up with that man Noel Baze. And Senegal playing some high-pressure defense. Benoit Ndione on Omar Karim. But Ryan Solly finds Othman Zahir. Shot clock is winding down, it's on 2. And he's going to have to throw a Hail Mary, which gets blocked. And Senegal have an opportunity to bring the ball up here.
Great defense by Senegal. I mean, great team defense, that is. And it will take an effort from everybody from Senegal to actually play good defense to stop these Moroccan players.
And you can see that connection there between Omar Karim, who gets that to drop, and Ryan Solly, finding him all the way on the other side in Marrakesh.
That is the three guard offense that we've been accustomed to by Morocco. Noah, Karim, and of course that man.
El-Baze. And the three-point shot reply. If you pick up the phone, yes, I will answer, says that man, Benoit Ndione. And then a lot of pressure here. And Noel Baze just dictating the flow of the game. But the Senegalese defense is just tight.
But you see how well he just constructs his offense. He's calm and he's collected.
Very well picked up there by the Moroccan captain, Othman Zahir, but he misses the putback. And the slip off the ball, Alhaji Diaham. And Othman Zahir bringing the ball up here. Ryan Solly, whoa, shake and bake, razzle dazzle. I will take my time with the Euro step all the way to the rim is that man, Ryan Solly, as he gets another 2 here to take his tally up to 4 and give Morocco a 1-point lead.
Great move by Ryan Solly. Very, very, very basic. Oh, wow.
And that man, like I said, you call, he will pick up. Is this man, Shaq Biteye. No wonder is leading this Senegalese team in points per game.
Yeah,
late introduction in the first quarter, but already up to 6 points.
Yeah, Biteye was here not so long ago with the BWB.
And you get to see why. And he thought he got fouled, but Coach Adjivon does not even speak to the ref as he expects better from his players, so he hammers them down for that level of excellence.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the reason why he's hammering that because there was a player underneath wide open from the Senegalese. He just needed to make an extra pass. It was going to be a simple layup.
And 3 points hits front rim there. Noel Baze comes off with a rebound, finds Ryan Solly, somehow manages to weave his way in there and finish it with the left hand. And he's signaling that there's nobody big enough to guard me, and he's shown that.
I don't know about that, but he's a very good player. I mean, if there was nobody to guide him. Surely they'll be far by now.
And that was almost a turnaround dunk from the drop step, but Elijah Diahame is there to clean it up. Literally nobody giving an inch in this game. Very tightly contested game as Noel Baze tries to make space there. And he does so. The Senegal just quick recovery defensively. And long three-point shot by Noel Baze does not finish. And a putback by that man, Mohamed Bahmad. He's having himself a terrific game this afternoon. He knows there's everything to play for.
Back and forth we go.
And he's up to 8 points now, Mohamed Bahmad. And shot by Benoit Dione does not fall. And bodies hitting the floor in this very physical game. And Benoit Dione following Omar Karim. And he rises all the way up. Mbengue chased him for a block. Unable to get it to go, but great display of sportsmanship there. And no love lost between these young African champions. As that is Mbengue's first foul. Senegal bring back Sambe. Say new Sambe, second point leader for this Senegalese team with 10 points per game.
Yeah, I think Sambe can play anywhere in the world. Really, he's that great of a player at this age. I think his development. I mean, he's got a serious upside to his game moving forward for me. I think any scout will have a look at him at the small forward guard at the next level. Great defense by Morocco. High pressure defense, just turns the ball over.
And that man, Sambe, he's continuing with his basketball at VV Riviera Basket in Switzerland. Hometown, well, second hometown of South African guard, Thabo Sefolosha.
Yep.
And Senegal come off with the ball. Piteye wide open in the corner, does not get it to drop. But that pressure there from Elijah Diahame leads to a foul on Eman Ajana.
Timeout on the floor.
And a much needed timeout for both teams just to get them to get a bit of a breather as Morocco now enjoy a 1 point lead over the Senegalese team with 4:39 left in the quarter. You can see much deliberation there between the two Moroccan coaches, the head coach and the head coach, and the vice coach. And you saw that was great display of athleticism. I thought he was going to turn around and put a two-handed dunk.
Yep, it's always one of those things. There's Morocco pushing the ball down the floor.
And speak of that Moroccan team, this coaching staff knows exactly what they have to put together to close off this game, or rather to keep this 1 point lead as it's enough to get them the bronze medal. But he knows there's no comfort with that 1 point, as you've seen Senegal come time and time again with some dazzling highlights.
Again, I mean, look, it's very early in the game. I mean, it's only the second quarter. You still have 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go. So, it's way too early. Both teams are just going back and forth at the moment. I think we can able to start seeing clearly or make predictions around about the end of the third towards the fourth. But it's going to be tightly contested. Both teams can play. Both teams understand each other very well in terms of their offense and what they're capable of.
And we continue here with these two teams, Senegal and Morocco, with very little separating the two teams. steal there by Biteye, and that is everybody signaling for an unsportsmanlike foul, and that could have been very catastrophic.
No, that's a very dangerous play from the Moroccan number 8, Ajana.
And no love lost between the two players, and an unsportsmanlike foul is called. And good decision there by the referees, as we were robbed of a highlight.
I'm sure you were looking forward to that highlight, right?
Oh, I really was.
He was already he took off, so you knew that something was coming. That was already spectacular.
And speaking about players who are doing really well, we have Tidiane Dalmeida of Senegal, who's also playing in front with Elan Bernet, Paul Lac-Orthez. And it's a French club that's doing well in the French Professional League, and he's there doing his thing.
No, I mean, look, he's that good of a player to be playing overseas for sure. You know, he has all the attributes of a great point guard, and he's still very young. I mean, his journey is still just starting.
Benoit Dione misses that, and Sambe takes that. Missed, but you can see 6 hands grabbing the ball, just trying to do putback dunk.
They can really, I mean, look, they're a very great offensive rebounding team. Every single time somebody attacks or somebody takes a shot, they don't give up. They go after the offensive glass.
I think the only player from the Senegalese team I've seen not dunk is their point guard, Tidiane Dalmeida. Everybody else can.
He hasn't had the opportunity to dunk yet.
And very well taken there, as Omar Karim now gets into double figures with 12 points in this game. And wild attempt there, but a good attempt nevertheless by Biteye.
Foul called. I think he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as he was attempting a shot.
And he'll be disappointed with himself, as he currently only sits to 7 points after missing that open free throw. Well, every free throw is open, I guess.
He misses another free throw. He just needs to shake off the bad streak on the free throw line and just focus, because he's going to get fouled a lot. Makes the second one.
He's continuing at the Seed Academy, which is a very good feeder for African basketball talent out of Dakar, Senegal.
Yep. He's a mark of a very good guard. He can shoot the ball, very athletic. He can handle the ball, and he can able to penetrate using his dribble as well. So he's a very good all-round guard.
And very good defense by him, as you speak about that man, Sheikh Biteye, as he forces a travel from Morocco's Omar Bahmad. And the point guard there, Tidiane Dalmeida, not afraid to get the ball anywhere. Good defense. And there's a foul on the floor, and the foul is against Mohamed Regragui. Ryan Soli and Cadman Othman Zahir check back in the game. Morocco still leading by 1 only, and Coach Mesbahi there very adamant about what he wants. Wide open lane, and a layup attempted. Blocked, or rather fouled, is Al Haji Diahame, who will step up to shoot.
Morocco really struggling with
stopping the players from going in.
Especially dribble penetration by Senegal. I mean, they're just fouling a lot. I mean, in the last 2 minutes or so, they probably picked up about 3-4 fouls. As Diahame makes his first free throw. I mean, the key thing that coach will always tell you is you got to guard your yard. I mean, stay in front of the guy.
And just like that, they've just given up the lead.
Second free throw made by Diahame.
And Senegal will push the ball up. And Morocco will push the ball up. And costly turnover there. And Ryan Soli. Beautiful footwork there. And somehow Mohamed Bahmad gets that tip in. And that gives Senegal Morocco a 1-point lead and takes him into double figures as he's now with 10 points. A wide open 3-point shot, no good, he'll get it again. But this time he'll drive in, misses that, gets his own rebound and gets it to drop. Is that man, Alhaji Diahame, who is playing currently in Obradoiro in South America in Santiago.
Great display of not giving up. Follow the shot, take a shot, misses it, follows his own shot up, picks it up.
And he makes that. And just a correction, he's playing in Spain. Santiago de Compostela in Galicia in Spain. And out of bounds steps is Mohamed Regragui.
Very uncharacteristic of Morocco. Very stop with the ball.
And that's just testament of the kind of pressure that Senegal is putting on them. And Senegal seems to have a bit more leadership and direction on the floor now with that man Tidiane Delmeida.
Great take.
Unable to convert that. And Soli runs away with it. Doesn't get that to drop. But he steals the ball as he finds his captain Othman Zahir. And Othman Zahir does not get that to drop. Sambe with the ball. And Biteye, Sheikh Biteye will push up. And a foul there against Youssef Oumou of Morocco. And now Morocco's in the penalty, so Senegal will get to shoot. And we spoke about one man to not put on the free throw line, and that's that man, Tidiane Delmeida, who's 100% on the free throw line in this tournament.
Incredible stats. He hasn't missed a free throw the whole tournament.
And the thing is, when you have that, it's already a lot of pressure before you miss a free throw.
Absolutely.
And coupled up with the fact that you're playing for a podium finish, it doesn't make it any easier.
Absolutely, but he seemed to be a very good head above his shoulders.
As you say, curse. He misses his first free throw.
That's all on you, Shine. You're the one who jinxed him.
And he misses the second free throw. We spoke about the nerves, and even players as talented as him will
There's
understand.
that man again.
And the dunk! Oh my. Right out the gym. It is home time, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd is on their feet as that man Sheikh Biteye, he gets up so slowly, but he rises.
He's very cool, calm and collected in his play, but he's got athleticism galore. His vertical is very, very, very high for a guard.
He's got that very deceptive athleticism about him, because you think he's not going to jump out the gym like that, and before you know it, it's a highlight. And the score sits at 37-33 with just under a minute left in the second quarter, and it is the Lions from Dakar, Senegal, who are enjoying the lead here against the Atlas Lions of Morocco. And And you can hear Queens, We Will Rock You being sung by the fans here in the arena as they are very dazzled, blown away by this basketball. And the Moroccan coach, Coach Mohamed Mesbahi, is trying by all means to give his team a little bit of that push. And he's also got his assistant coach, Rashid Bougai, just egging him on and just trying to make sure the point is put across to the rest of this team. And it is Morocco's ball from the baseline. And Morocco has brought back their firepower in Ryan Soli and Omar Karim to close off this first half, but they're tightly defended. As Mohamed Bahmad thinks about that decision. Lots of hands here on defense, and Morocco get the offensive rebound, which is not something we've seen much of in this game. Tegan Dalmeida just sticks in front of Omar Karim. And Soli with the ball. Shot clock is winding down, and just unbeware of the shot clock.
Yeah, anytime El Pazé is out of the game, the Moroccan offense is not as fluid as it's supposed to, because he literally just gets them playing. And the whole tournament, he hasn't really said that much. Today is very uncharacteristic of his coach to sit him for a very long time, because you can tell that the offense really just do break when he's not on the floor. It is not flowing. It's not the well-oiled machine as we used to seeing the whole tournament.
And I mean, also one thing that's worked for this Moroccan team is the ability to run in transition. But this Senegalese team can match almost any team in transition, offense or defense.
Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record right now, but who triggers that offensive transition for Morocco? Is their star point guard. He knows as soon as he gets the ball, he pushes down the floor, but he knows who to find.
And we saw that beautiful dunk by Sheikh Bita. And here's Morocco, knowing very well that they've got 15 seconds of defense, or at most 15 seconds of defense left in this half. If they can get a stop and maybe a quick basket in transition, that's the momentum they'll need leading them into the half.
Well, as for Senegal, all they need to do is to make sure that they execute very well here with the last 15 seconds, possibly get a score to push up their lead.
And that's why Coach Ajivon called that timeout. And very well executed to just get the inbound. Technical difficulty here, but we'll be back to it now. The shot clock is winding down. Biteye takes a three, will not fall, and that brings us to an end of this first half. And at the end of this first half, for this bronze medal game, we have Senegal at 37 and Morocco at 33. And we are back here for the second half of what has already been a very entertaining game. If the game was to end at that first half, I'm sure every fan would have had a run for the money, like it could have been worth it. But we have more in store with the second half of the third place playoff for the FIBA U18 AfroBasket live in Pretoria, the capital city of South Africa. We have Senegal on 37, Morocco on 33. Coach Flush, what do you think Senegal can do to maintain this lead, and what do you think Morocco can do to make a change here and get a bronze medal?
Two very glaring stats from both sides. Morocco are shooting the 3-point at 28%. They are 4 for 14, and that is actually a big part of their game. So they need to shoot the 3-point better in the second half. As for Senegal, they really not doing extremely well, especially in the free throw line, because they get fouled a lot, because they're really, really very athletic, and they can able to get by their defenders and get fouls, but they're shooting the free throw at 60%. So they need to fix both those stats for them to be successful, either team in this game.
And as you say that, we get proceedings back here with Omar Karim with the ball, but right on his heel is Benoit Dione playing some really hard defense. And Senegal seems to be switching on everything. And very well taken there. Well, at least a good adjustment by Ryan Soli, but he misses that.
Great defense by Senegal.
And that man, Tidiane Dalmeida, will bring the ball up here for the Senegalese team. And that's a man you don't want to leave open. And a beautiful finisher by the man playing in Spain, El Hadji Diahame.
Nice floater by Diahame.
And another steal from him there as Tidiane brings the ball up. And an easy layup as he gets fouled by Omar Karim. Senegal now with the opportunity to actually extend their lead, as they already lead here by 8.
And it all starts in the defensive end. Great steal by Diahame to kickstart their fast break.
And the man who hadn't missed a free throw in this competition until today has missed all his free throws today. And the ball with Mukrim. Mukrim, beautiful finish there. Just hooked this man a bit there. Nothing illegal though, as he now goes up to 4 points for the game. And Benje. And he was going to get double team as soon as he turned around, and that's exactly what happened. And Mukrim will step up and shoot a 3. Doesn't score. Tidiane Dalmeida gets a rebound. And Senegal with the ball. Wide open for Benoit Dione. Doesn't make that. And a rebound by Biteye and a finish by him. That man leads all Senegalese scorers now with 12 points. And he's only the second player in this game, third player, my apologies, to get into double digits for scoring. Oh, beautiful footwork. That man, Mohamed Bakhmar. Man, 12 points for him today. And all of them have come through basic fundamentals of just using his footwork. And finished there by Nagimi. And what was a 9-point game just a few possessions ago is now a 4-point game. And Nagimi playing very good defense, the Yusuf Nagimi. And it's going to be Morocco ball. And Omar Karim pushing the ball down the floor. And beautiful hesitation, gets to the rim, gets blocked, put back by Mohamed Bakhmar, leading all scorers now with 14 points, 8 rebounds, and gets his team back to within 2 points. The kind of start that Coach Mohamed Mesbahi was hoping that his players would have. And another block there by Mukrim. And Nagimi's called for a 3-second violation. Benoit Dione with the ball, finds his captain Georges Boissy. And a beautiful pass and finish there by El Hadji Diahame. beautiful find as Ryan Mukrim finishes that right under the rim. Wide open Biteye. Doesn't get that to drop, but rebound by Mbenge. Mbenge finds Diahame. Diahame mid-range jump shot not good. Mukrim gets the rebound, but it's a jump ball situation.
Diahame is willing to take that 3 ball. Surely the coach does give him a license to take it, but he hasn't made too many so far in the tournament. I'm interested to know what is his 3-point average.
And Biteye misses that. Good closeout by Omar Karim. Just 2 points separating these two teams, and a few possessions ago it was 9 points. So Morocco has lit up a bit of a fire as Biteye goes out and Manen Faba checks back in. And beautiful take in there by Mukrim, who rises up for a dunk. Morocco's first dunk, and it comes in timely as he ties the game at 45 apiece halfway through this third quarter. And Karasene, turnaround jump shot, not good. Picked up by Diahame. Diahame misses that. And Nagimi pushes the ball down the floor. Nagimi finds Karim. Karim almost gets double team, but triple team, but finds his way out of the mid-range jump shot good, and he gives his team the lead. Omar Karim with 14 of his own points now in this game.
Beautiful move by Omar Karim. He splits the double team, finds himself wide open at the free throw line, and he rises up for a beautiful jumper.
And Benge gets called for an offensive foul. And seems to have taken a bit of a knock, or rather a serious knock, is Mohamed Ahmad, as he's still on the ground.
I don't know. I don't know about that call though. I really don't know about that call. I thought he caught him up in the air, tried to avoid him, went up. He's still in his cylinder. It's upon the player to really rise up. Beautiful take by that man over there from Morocco, Mahroum, on that
and you
dunk.
see that, you just saw that beautiful jump shot there, split of the defense, beautiful jump
right
shot.
there, I think he got him up in the air. So as soon as you leave your ground as a player, the offensive player is allowed to do almost anything.
And Omar Karim with the ball. And he's got Mbenge on him. Step back, jump shot. This time not good. And the big rebound by Karasene. Georges Boissy, the captain, finds Mbenge. And Mbenge does not get that to drop. Rebound picked up by Sambe. And a bit of a tussle. But it's Omar Karim with very little space to maneuver, but breaks free. Ryan Soli finds Mukrim. Mukrim, no, 3 points are not good. Good rebound by Mbenge.
Good closer defense there by Senegal.
Both teams came out the half firing, and more so Senegal than Morocco, but Morocco seems to have found second winning. And the star players with their hands on their knees, just showing some signs of fatigue of what has been 2 long weeks here in Pretoria.
It's been a long tournament, very taxing on the players, extremely physical.
And Sambe with the ball. Sambe finds, and it's a foul there. And it's going to send Mbenge to the free throw line where he's going to shoot a pair. Mbenge, not particularly a good free throw shooter, averaging 55.6% on the free throw line. As he makes that first free throw. And makes a second free throw as well. Game is tied now at 47 apiece. Lashir misses a three. Rebound picked up by Mukrimu, finds Soli. Guarded by Mbenge. And Soli takes it to the rack, but he gets fouled by Mbenge.
Soli does a very good job of recognizing that he's been guarded by a forward. You know, he knows he can take him off the dribble. And he does exactly that and ends himself a trip to the free throw line.
He called what is almost reminiscent of a Kobe Bryant ISO.
So he makes his first free throw.
And the second. So now, and they turn the ball over, and the missed layup, and long three-point shot, no good by Omar Karim, but Hatim Lashir picks up the rebound. The ball is back with Morocco as Soli has the ball now, and he pulls up a three of his own, also not good, but Sambe commands himself there and picks up that rebound. Senegal now with the opportunity to tie the game. That's a very tough call.
It's a tough call, but I mean, he had a triple team. They should just take the ball out. He's got to know where he is. He's got to see. As soon as, I mean, always teach young post players to catch and face, or to catch and have a look. If you're not catching and facing, to catch and have a look who's behind you. If you see a double team coming, then you got to kick the ball out. That means somebody's open.
Senegal wins the ball there, and they tie the game with Manen Faba. Morocco now. And Soli with the ball. Double team, triple team finds Omar Karim. 3 points are no good. Picked up by Mbenge. And Georges Boissy, captain, will push the ball up the floor. Finds Karasene for a 3-pointer. That is not good. And Manen Faba, who had risen up to catch that ball for a putback dunk, took a bit of a knock.
Yeah, he did rise up very high there to try and get a tip dunk.
That's a 3-point. That's a 2-guard. That's a shooting guard playing way above the rim all the time. And Biteye gets back. Not exactly much of relief there, as Manen Faba gets that again. And Biteye scores that. Talk about an immediate impact. Mukrim with the ball. Biteye thought about, Mbenge thought about that. And Lashir. And Omar Karim splits the defense. Gets blocked. Lashir picks up the rebound. Shot clock expires. And that is Senegalese ball, as they have a 2-point lead here.
Great defense by Senegal in that sequence.
And Lashir picks up the rebound. Biteye is still there on Omar Karim. And Nagimi with the ball. Beautiful mid-range jump shot, doesn't get it to fall. Benga picks up the rebound. Biteye with the ball. He tries to break free. And he gets fouled by Omar Karim. It's going to be interesting to see if it's a shooting foul.
It's got to be a shooting foul as he was picking up the ball.
And it is shooting too, you are right. Misses the first. The man out of Seed Academy. Misses the second as well. Still a 2-point game here between these two teams. And Senegal playing some good defense.
Senegal has already extended their defense. They're picking up high, giving Morocco a bit of a problem in terms of their fluidity on offense. Again, El Bazé is still on the floor. Noah El Bazé for Morocco is still on the still on the bench rather.
And Senegal has the ability to switch on that because they have size. Almost everybody in the Senegalese team can play almost anywhere. Karasene, 3-point shot, and it's good. That man, Karasene, lights up what has been a very quiet minute. And Omar Karim finds Hatem Lashir. And there is a charge called. Bengue doing it all for this Cameroonian the Senegalese team. Kodem Bengue.
They got 4 seconds to try and get a score. Senegal off that great defense, great charge taken there by Sene.
Players putting their bodies on the line, and it's paying dividends. Biteye with a long 3 just rattles out as we close up this third part, as Senegal leads 54 and Morocco is on 49. And we are back here for the 4th and final quarter of this very tightly contested game between the Atlas Lions of Morocco and the Lions of Senegal, playing for a bronze medal.
The indomitable Lions of Senegal.
And here they are, proving themselves yet again. And as fierce as a lion is, as bold as a lion is, so is the Senegalese team. But in the same breath, as courageous as a lion is, so is this Moroccan team. Neither team backing down, no matter the floor of the game.
Both cats are fighting, and they're fighting hard. You can tell it's a very tight, contested game. It's a low-scoring game at 49 points by Morocco. at the end of the third, and 54 for Senegal.
And there is that man, Noel Baza, Ryan Solly.
That's a
travel. And
yeah.
That's defense.
That's all defense.
And
as he came off the pick, somebody else helped, and he just shuffled his feet because he didn't expect to see somebody in front of him after coming off the pick.
And that's just how the Senegalese team plays.
Here's their star player with the basketball, number 10, Sambe.
But this guy, George Boissy, and big rebound there by Karasene. Looked like he got fouled, picks up the rebound, and he gets fouled on that attempt. And the foul is called against Morocco's 99, Mohamed Bahmad. It's good to see him back on the court after he took a knock in the third quarter and had to be subbed as a result.
I don't like what these Moroccan players are doing, complaining too much to a referee. You just play the game, let the referee do the officiating. Especially at this young age, where it teaches young players to keep their mouth out of the referee and then just make sure that they play the game. Stop complaining too much. And
it's not, and I mean, they're not trailing by 4, so you know that they're capable of it. And this Moroccan team seems to be a bit more composed under that point guard Noel Bazib checking back into the game. Mohamed Bahmad continues as he leads this Moroccan team now with 16 points. In fact, he leads all scorers with 16 points.
Just a nice turn and soft hands with that little jump hook. It's been working well for him so far.
Karasene misses that, and Omar Karim gets the ball, pushes it down the floor pretty fast. Finds Ryan Solly, who gets fouled.
Anytime you go to the corners against this very lanky Moroccan team, anytime you double team, you're going to be in trouble, because for you to get the ball out of there, it's going to be a mission. They're very lanky and they're very wide as well.
And athletic on top of that. So
absolutely. So you almost don't want to go to the corners. You want to try and avoid the corners as much as possible.
And Ryan Solly does not hesitate, misses that, but Sambe picks up the rebound. And the captain, Georges Boissy, taking control here as the PG. And Karasene finds Mbenge in the low block. And soft touch by Mbenge as he gets into double digits now with 13 points.
Nice soft touch by the big fella, the lefty. Oh, what a split it. Good take. Good take.
That take is just so butter. It is smooth.
But it's the control to split the double team.
There are many parts to it that you, like you mentioned, the control. I thought there was a dunk coming there, but good patience by Kode Mbenge as he gets that to drop.
Good find by Sambe.
Score now at 53-58 to Senegal. Solly, 3-pointer no good. Rebound picked up by Mohamed Bahmad.
They've really been struggling shooting the 3-ball.
And Sambe gets that rebound.
Morocco, that is.
And Karasene is called for a travel there. And Senegal has that ability to switch. And Omar Karim, I mean, there's so many hands there in front of him.
Yeah, again,
and Biteye finds Benga, and it's going to be a flash. I will meet you at the rim, he said, and nobody showed up for that appointment.
Nobody can show up for that appointment. It's a very intimidating appointment to want to show up to.
You do not want to be in somebody's poster. We can hang it in Dakar. As the score is at 60-53 in favor of the Senegalese team, and that is the biggest lead of the game so far, despite a very valiant effort earlier on in this quarter by Morocco to take the lead. As you see Kodem Benga rising high for that one-handed left dunk. And Coach Mohamed Mesbahi there, just trying to wheel his team, as there are only 6 minutes 32 seconds standing between them and that bronze medal, or them and watching Senegal collect the bronze medal. He reverts back to the lineup that worked for him under the leadership of point guard Noah Albazi. Mokrim is found right under the rim. Good pass by Soli there.
Yeah, there was a breakdown on that full court press by Senegal.
And they're made to pay for it.
Absolutely.
And Biteye now goes up, loses that, but Benga picks it up. Mid-range jump shot, not good. Rebound almost got picked up there by Sambe. And Morocco will get to break in this one. And Noah Albazi. Oh, what a block! A two-handed block by Kodem Benga. Ryan Soli will pull up for three. No good. Rebound by Mbenge. Karasene gets to break out as Sambe has the ball, and he tries an acrobatic finish, but he's fouled by Omar Karim. And that is another appointment above the rim waiting to happen. And he'll step up to the free throw line and shoot two.
Coach Dionisio is asking for a review as he thinks and feels that was an unsportsmanlike foul.
But very seldom are you going to get that, because it did look like he made a play for the ball, however, just caught the arm of Sambe.
Absolutely.
Sambe makes that free throw. Sambe has been 100% today, despite being 62.5% on the free throw line all tournament. And he misses that one. Long three-pointer, no good. And Georges Boissy.
Morocco has shot the three ball pretty poorly so far today, and that is their bread and butter.
Good defensive play there by Bahmad, and it seems as though Biteye is playing a bit of selfish basketball there, because he had created the opening, drew the double, triple team in fact, and could have kicked the ball out to an open player. Rebound picked up, Karasene. And rebound there by Sambe, as Omar Karim can run now, but there's defense by Karasene, and it kills the whole fast break, and there goes that man, Biteye, as he finds Mbenge. Mbenge who misses that, and he's gonna go up, but he gets fouled by Mohamed Bahmad, so he'll shoot two. And Mbenge on the sideline wincing his pain, as though to have hurt his wrist. Manen Faba will check back in the game Shaq Biteye goes to the bench. The man who's been averaging 14.6 points per game checks out so long with 14 points for him today. And Coach Ajivon encouraging him despite telling him what he did that was wrong. And that is a sign of good leadership.
Absolutely.
And Cody Mbenga, the left-handed man, gets that to drop, and he goes up now to 16 points in this game with 14 rebounds to go with it. Make that 17 points. The man is playing like he wants to leave you with something.
Oh yeah.
Sambe with a block just showing that it is his house. And look at him commanding that it is his house. He protects that paint.
Great defender is Sambe. Very athletic. Great timing.
And good defense by Noel Baze to stop Georges Boissy from turning on the jet engines. Manem Faber. Georges Boissy finds Karasene. Karasene gets called for a travel on that floater.
I'd like to see that again. I thought he had his feet set, and he was just faking. He was just faking the pass.
I mean, he didn't protest that himself. Karasene now defending Noel Baze as a pick and roll from Mohamed Bahmad comes. And Mohamed Bahmad, good footwork. Man, he has been so money in that low block despite being severely undersized.
He knows how to play.
Compared to Senegalese counterparts.
He knows how to play. Everything with basketball starts from the footwork. Once you get the footwork down to the tee.
And Manen Faber misses that. And Senegal caught sleeping a bit on that rebound. And Ryan Soli tries to work. And Manen Faber is called for that foul. And that's going to take Mohamed Bahmad to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. Mohamed Bahmad now up to 19 points and 10 rebounds. The man who averaged 8.2 points per game has really come to the party for his team for this podium position game.
Yeah, he has played extremely well.
And the ball now with Karasene, who does not hesitate and puts it up. And he gets it to drop.
And he leaves his hand hanging out there for everybody to see. That's all him.
Deservedly so. And Soli could have easily been called for an unsportsmanlike foul there for clapping as... beautiful finish there by Soli. For clapping as the player was taking a shot there.
Yeah, that's not allowed in basketball.
66-60 with 2.5 minutes left in this game as Samba thinks about it, and he finds Manen Faber, finds Karasene, and Karasene is going to step up and shoot. Does not get it to drop, but what an emphatic rebound there by Samba. And he doesn't keep it, but Mukrim doesn't keep it either, so it's going to be Senegal ball.
Substitutions for Senegal. Esther Almeida comes on for his captain, Boise. Timeout call on the floor with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Senegal are leading 66-60.
Just 2 possessions separating these two teams. And at the end of these 2 minutes 13 seconds lies a set of bronze medals for the winner. And despite Senegal being ahead now, it's very difficult to call it now and say that Senegal will be receiving those medals.
No, I mean 2 minutes 13 seconds is a lifetime in basketball. Anything can happen. I mean, you're looking at about plus minus 8 possessions, somewhere around there. So, I mean, it's just 2 3-pointers or 3 made field goals, 2-point field goals, and you're back in the game.
And I mean, that's probably why Coach Mohamed Mesbahi is letting his team know that we need to push the tempo up, get as many possessions as we can to put ourselves in a position where the game clock is not our enemy.
Absolutely.
And Coach Ajivon there, I'm pretty sure he's egged his team on to just manage this game. 14 seconds on the shot clock for them as they get to inbound by Morocco's baseline. And Sidian Dalmeida the ball finds Manem Faba. And there's a travel call there.
I don't know about that one.
And Senegal's Achilles heel this tournament has been game management. When they lost to Mali in the semi-final, they were up 12 in the second half, but ended up losing by 8. It just goes down to game management. And I'm pretty sure Coach Ajivon has made the necessary adjustments to put his team in a position to be successful.
Hence you see the substitution, and Dalmeida comes back on just to come and manage the game.
Just a bit of miscommunication there between the Senegalese men to see who's going to get that rebound. But Noel Bazib, handoff for Soli, who will definitely step up 3, misses that. And rebound picked by Al-Bazib.
Yep.
A man who barely makes mistakes.
Yep. It's all pressure now. Even the ones that make mistakes, the 2K tend to make mistakes when it's 1 minute 18 seconds to go and you're down 6.
As Morocco's dreams are slowly fading with this game clock. Morocco has never been in a podium position in the tournament, and this would be their first time. In fact, it's their first time their team even plays in the semi-finals. And Maden Faba almost gave us another highlight as he gets fouled.
Man, how well they do run the fast break. Look at that block, pushes down the floor, finds his teammate, and finds him back. Just 2 passes. 2 passes, fast break, incredible.
And everybody in the Senegalese team just keeps rising above and above the rim. And that free throw definitely has to hurt the Moroccan fans.
Yeah, he's got ice on his veins as he needs to see this one. Two for 2. They lead by 8. It is now a 3-possession game. You know they've got the 3-point line by.
And Soli gets that to drop. And Benje will push it up the floor. And there's going to be Faba with an acrobatic finish. And that's another dagger in the hopes of these Moroccan fans and players. And Omar Karim will shoot a 3. And he gets that to drop. Back to a 2-possession game. No time for mistakes here. And an unsportsmanlike foul called on captain Othman Zahir away from the ball, pushing Dalmeida.
What is he doing?
And you can see Manen Faba there.
What is now Manen Faba doing too? Because he's going to cost his team a technical.
I think he's trying to get in his ear to get him to commit another mistake and get him fouled out. And that's not very incumbent on a leader that is Othman Zahir. and he gets that to drop, and this pushes the dagger further in the heart of Morocco and their fans in this attempt to win a bronze medal.
But that should have been called an unsportsmanlike foul because it's off the ball. You're not supposed to do that. I don't understand why it's not called. I don't understand why it's not called unsportsmanlike foul. I think the referees made a mistake. And
there's a Senegalese flag being flown higher than you would expect. Manan Farber gets fouled there.
He didn't go for the ball. He didn't go for the ball again.
And there's a bit of a scuffle in the court as Ryan Solly has a few words of exchange with that man, Al Haji Diahame.
I think the officials need to sort this thing out now because it is really getting out of hand. They really gotta have to speak at least to the Moroccan players if they're gonna go for the foul. You know, foul, trying to attempt going for the ball, because basketball does dictate that anywhere else it has to be deemed an unsportsmanlike foul.
But at the same breath, Coach Mohamed Mesbahi can make the claim that it was a play for the ball. And Mohamed Bahmad checks out of the game and is really not happy. He left it all out on the floor with 19 points and 13 rebounds. The score now 71-65 in favor of Senegal with 13 seconds left in the game. And the table officials have just signaled to the ref that there's a discrepancy. And the referee is just deliberating what the issue is. And you can see the man there. The referee just coming to have a word. Shabani of Tanzania, just speaking with his counterpart Jerome Dennis. And they're asking for a review. Not sure what the review is for. But every second spent here on such is everything there just speaks on the last foul, just trying to see if it was unsportsmanlike, because you did mention that the play was not made at the ball.
No, it wasn't. It was almost made around his neck, and the ball was not on his neck. Definitely.
And let's see what the referee is going to call here. And it stays a normal shooting foul, and it won't be unsportsman. Still a two-possession game.
Yeah. Again, it's 13 seconds.
You might see a Reggie Miller or Tracy McGrady type of moment here.
All they need now is just to make one, to try and keep it safe.
And he does make one. And the timeout is called with 13.4 seconds, and it is a 7-point game as the score is 72-65 in favor of Senegal. You definitely have to advance the ball.
Oh yeah, no question. You gotta have to advance the ball. Look for a quick three if you can. If you can't, go for the two and foul immediately. But you don't want to spend too much time dribbling the ball. You know, at least 2 seconds at best. You want to take out of the shot clock to get your shot up or to get your drive, and then quickly foul, miss or make, force Senegal to end it from the free throw line, which they haven't been really incredible.
And I mean, if you're the Senegalese coach, you're basically telling your players to just keep calm and open up to make these long passes to make Morocco chase. And if you're the Moroccan coach, you're probably telling your players what to do, even in the event that there's a foul afterwards and the free throws are missed.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I can take up my money now and put it on Senegal at this stage. That's for sure. I'm a safe better.
To make that call this late in the game, coach.
Yeah, I'm generally not a betting man. But if I do decide to bet, I want to keep it safe.
And this is as safe as it can get. 13.4 seconds left on the game clock, and Senegal 13.4 seconds closer to that bronze medal. And Omar Karim, long three, gets that to drop just under 10 seconds. And a turnover there by Senegal. Omar Karim again, but this time doesn't fall, and he's going to shoot again. And he gets that to drop, but Senegal will be champions here after that heroic finish
It's game
by
over.
Omar Karim.
Yeah.
Senegal will win with 72-71. However, there will be a review on the game clock.
It's game over.
My, oh my. Just as everybody thought the game was done, with 7 points left, 7 points to separate the two teams and 13 seconds left, we have that Reggie Miller moment. We have that Tracy McGrady moment from Africa's future champion, Omar Karim of Morocco, as he quickly gets up to 21 points, 23 points.
Interesting finish to this game, and that's the beauty of basketball. There's always going to be great moments, especially at the end of the game, and that one of those, we just witnessed one of those today in Pretoria, South Africa, at University of Pretoria, between Morocco and Senegal. They'll review it, but for all my money, I think the game was done when he made that bucket.
And I mean, he had a clear shot prior to that he missed, but they were able, Soli was able to get the rebound and tip it back out to him. This is basketball.
Incredible game thus far.
And that man Omar Karim has played 38 and a half minutes in this game alone. And I wonder what instructions the coach will be giving his players. Well, either coach. If you're the Senegalese coach, you have to advance the ball. Call a timeout, advance the ball, because there's no way Morocco will get up the floor that quickly.
Exactly. I mean, it'll be interesting to see from our crew if they can just go back and give us a...
You want a courtesy review, the same as the one the referees are having.
Absolutely. Just let's review that as well and see what happens.
Because in the arena, it looked like it was done.
Yeah.
Senegalese fans were already singing towards that bronze medal that they're going to take back to Dakar.
I'm not so sure if our producer Taban can hear us, but if you can hear us.
And it seems as though there will be 1 second left on the shot clock.
That won't be enough to get a shot up for me.
That is why Coach Ajifon needs to call a timeout and advance the ball.
That's another thing about these reviews, that sometimes they get to take too long. So we'll ask the viewers to be patient. But we have a word from here that there might be 1 second left. Again, you're right, Shine. The Senegalese coach, Dionisio, just needs to call a timeout and advance the ball to the other side. There's no way you're able to get a shot up because the ball needs to be inbounded. Even if you do pick up the steal, there's no way you're able to get a shot up in 1 second.
And what's very important here for the Senegalese coach, Sir Ajifon, has been game management. Senegal has been able to build up lead after lead, but have somehow lost it closer to the end of the game. We saw this in the opening game against Mali. We saw it again yesterday when they were playing against Mali in the semi-finals. And it seems to be a repetition of the same movie even here in the third place playoff against Morocco.
I don't know, sometimes you can put it down to nerves from the players. Sometimes it could be the fact that they just don't have a proper strategy as to how to close out games. What is that you need to close out games? Some coaches want to use the whole 24 seconds to close out games and pretty much just be patient on offense, make sure that clock management is very important as well. But they seem to be lacking in that department.
And we'll see what the referees are going to mention. And that is the end of the game. Not 1 second, not half a second left on the shot clock after that heroic comeback by Omar Karim. They have done well, Senegal, to fend off these Moroccan teams. And it's going to be the Senegalese Lions who are going to march with that bronze medal and take that back to Dakar, Senegal. After 2 intense weeks of basketball, no love lost between these two nations, but Africa has been dazzled with some of the best performances we've seen from our future champions. I am Emmanuel Shine, signing out of Pretoria in this FIBA U18 AfroBasket. And with me is Coach Flush.
All right.